Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real English Talk, where we make English simple and enjoyable. We are very happy to see you today. I'm Anna.
And I'm James. We have a vital topic today that every student needs. It's our survival guide for real conversations.
Exactly, James. Have you ever been speaking and suddenly the word you need just disappears?
Oh, all the time. It's like a brain freeze. You know the word in your language, but not in English.
It can be scary and make you feel stuck, but today we will show you that you don't need every word to be exceptional.
That's right. We are developing your ability to keep going no matter what.
So, James, what is our first survival tool?
It's the filler word. Instead of silence, we use words to lend a hand to our brain while it searches.
Precisely. Words like, well, actually, or let me think.
These are natural sounds that native speakers use every day. It gives you certainty and time.
Exactly. But James, what if the word still doesn't come back?
Then we use circumlocution. That's just a fancy way of saying talk around the word.
I love that. It means describing the thing instead of naming it.
Right. If you forget laptop, you say, the small computer I can carry.
Perfect. The other person will understand you immediately, and they will likely tell you the word.
It turns a mistake into a conversation. It's a team effort in education.
Indeed. To all our wonderful listeners, don't be afraid of forgetting. It's an opportunity to connect.
Truly, your message is more vital than a single word.
Now, let's learn some key phrases for your survival kit.
I'm ready. Let's give them 3 powerful ones.
Number 1, I'm sorry, how do you say?
How do you say, this is so honest? It asks for help in a kind way.
Exactly. Number 2, it's a kind of.
It's a kind of. I use this to describe everything I don't know.
It's exceptional for objects and animals.
Definitely. And what is the third one?
Number 3, what I mean is.
What I mean is, this is vital when you want to clarify your idea.
Exactly. It lends a hand to the listener so they can follow you.
These phrases are like magic keys. They unlock the conversation when it gets locked.
They truly are. You are developing real fluency when you use them.
Real English Talk is all about real skills, not just grammar from a book.
Exactly. We want you to speak in the real world.
All right, let's review these 3 for our family listening at home.
Repeat after James. This is great for your pronunciation.
Ready? How do you say, it's a kind of, what I mean is?
Fantastic. I can feel your confidence growing.
Me too. You are taking control of your education.
That is exceptional. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is the enemy.
Exactly. So keep open your mouth and keep talking.
But you know, James, there's one thing that really trips people up. It's not just forgetting the word, it's the panic that follows.
Oh, definitely. Your mind goes blank. It's like someone erased your vocabulary. Poof, gone.
Exactly. And when that happens, I always tell my students to use the gesture. You know, use your hands.
The gesture. Like if you forget the word key, you just pretend to turn a lock in the air?
Precisely. It sounds simple, but your body is a language too. If you show me, I can lend a hand with the word.
That actually makes it fun. It becomes a game of charades instead of a scary test.
That's the spirit. Now let's talk about synonyms. If you can't find the big word, just go small.
What do you mean by small, Anna?
Well, if you forget stunning, just say very good. If you forget enormous, just say big.
True. Don't go fishing for a fancy word when a simple one is right there in your pocket.
Exactly. Communication is about being understood, not about showing off.
I love that. To our Real English Talk family, keep it simple, seriously.
It really changes everything. Now, James, give us a real-life example. You're at a restaurant and you forget the word napkin.
Okay, let me think. I'd say, excuse me, I need the paper for my face?
The paper for my face. I love it. And the waiter says, "Oh, a napkin?"
Yes, boom. Conversation saved. No panic, just real talk.
Exactly. You used common words to solve the problem. That is true fluency.
It's actually quite empowering, isn't it? Knowing that you are in control, even when you don't have the perfect vocabulary.
It truly is. Confidence doesn't come from knowing every word, it comes from knowing you can handle any situation.
Whoa, that's a big thought, Anna. Let that sink in for a moment, everyone.
We really mean it. You are doing so much better than you realize.
All right, Anna, before we move to the next part, what about forgetfulness when emotions are high?
Ah, yes. When you are angry or excited, your brain just closes.
Exactly. My advice for that is breathe. Just take a second.
Yes, silence is not a mistake. It's a pause. It's dramatic.
Dramatic pause. I like that. Use it to your advantage.
Indeed, use that time to lend a hand to your mind.
Okay, everyone, let's recap this action step. Keep it simple, use gestures, and breathe.
Those are your real talk survival tools. Try using them the next time you feel stuck.
Actually, let's practice a short role play. Anna, pretend you forgot the word umbrella.
Okay. James, do you have that thing for the rain?
Oh, the umbrella. See? Easy.
Exactly. It didn't stop our conversation for even a second.
That's what we want for you, dear listeners. Real English talk is about the flow.
Exactly. You are the pilot of this language plane. Just keep flying.
Love that analogy. We are developing our skills every single day.
Indeed, every challenge is just information for your growth.
All right.
We almost forgot the most important part, asking the other person to describe it back to you.
Wait, how does that work? If I am the one who forgot the word, how can they describe it?
No, I mean, if they say a big word you don't know, don't just nod and pretend you understand.
Oh, aha! You mean survival works both ways, catching the words they throw at you.
Exactly. Use this phrase. "I'm not familiar with that word. Can you use a simpler one?"
That is exceptional. It's so honest. It actually makes people respect you more because you are real.
It truly does. Real talk is about being vulnerable. It's okay to not know.
You know, Anna, I think we should address the ego. Sometimes we are too proud to ask for help.
That is a huge barrier. We want to look perfect, but perfect is boring, James.
Perfect is impossible. Mistakes are where the funny stories happen anyway.
Exactly. I remember once I forgot the word for suitcase and I called it a clothes box.
Clothes box. That's brilliant. Did they understand you?
Immediately. We both laughed and it actually made the conversation better.
See, that's the survival guide in action. It's about connection over correction.
Beautifully put, James. Connection over correction. Let's write that on the wall.
All right, so to our wonderful family listening, how can you practice this at home?
Here is a challenge. Pick an object in your room. Try to describe it without saying its name.
Oh, like a game. Description training. If you can describe a pen, you can describe anything.
Exactly. It develops your creative brain. It makes you fast on your feet.
And it lends a hand to your fluency because you stop worrying about grammar.
Indeed, you are using what you have right now to build something great.
Believe me, you have enough tools already. You just need to trust them.
Truly, Real English Talk is here to remind you of that every day.
Speaking of which, let's recap our survival phrases one more time.
Good idea. This repetition is vital for your long-term memory.
Okay, family, repeat with feeling this time. What's the word for... It's a kind of... What I mean is...
Excellent. You sound stronger already.
They truly do, don't they? I can feel the energy through the microphone.
It's the power of Real English Talk listeners. They are exceptional.
Before we go deeper, Anna, what about pronunciation? What if you know the word, but you can't say it?
The tongue twister problem. My advice, slow down.
Slow down. Simple, but so effective. We often rush when we're nervous.
Exactly. Give your mouth a chance to catch up with your brain.
It's like driving again. If the road is curvy, you slow down. You don't speed up.
Exactly. Don't crash your sentence.
Wise words, Anna. This survival guide is really coming together.
It is, and it's all for you, dear listeners. We want you to succeed.
Absolutely. Your success is our motivation.
All right, James, let's move on to the listening part of our guide.
I'm ready for it. Let's keep the flow going.
So, James, we talked about what to do when we forget a word. But what about when the other person is talking like a race car?
Oh, that's the true test. You're just nodding your head, but inside you're thinking, I have no idea what is happening.
Exactly. Many students feel embarrassed to stop the conversation, but surviving means taking control.
So instead of just saying, yes, yes, we should interrupt?
Politely, use a bridge phrase, something like, hold on a second, I want to make sure I catch that.
Oh, I like that. It sounds like you are interested, not confused. It's a vital difference.
Exactly. You are respecting their story by wanting to understand it.
That is exceptional advice. It turns a scary moment into a real talk connection.
Truly. And another hack, repeat the last 3 words they said back to them as a question.
The last 3 words? Like, if they say, I went to the Marvelous Museum, I say, the Marvelous Museum?
Yes, it forces them to explain more or slow down. It's like a speed bump for the conversation.
A language speed bump. I love your analogies, Anna.
Well, we need them. English can be a wild ride sometimes.
Actually, it's like surfing. You just have to stay on the board.
Exactly. Now, James, what if they use slang that you've never heard?
The street talk. I think I'd just ask, is that a local expression?
Perfect. That makes you sound like an explorer of the language. It's very charismatic.
Really? I always thought it made me look like a beginner.
Never. Confidence is admitting when you don't know something. It shows you are comfortable with yourself.
Wow, that is a great point. Let's write that down too.
Real English Talk is becoming a philosophy class today.
Well, language is life, Anna. It's how we share our world.
Indeed. And to our wonderful listeners, your world is worth sharing even with simple words.
Always remember that. Your voice is valuable.
Now, let's recap these listening survival tools.
Ready. Number 1, use a bridge phrase to slow them down.
Number 2, repeat the last 3 words as a question.
And number 3, ask about the local expression.
Excellent. You are taking control of the flow.
It feels good, doesn't it? Like you have superpowers for your ears.
Ear superpowers. Exactly.
Real English Talk is all about empowering you. We want you to feel strong.
Truly, you are already more capable than you believe.
Definitely. All right, Anna, I think it's time for our final section.
Yes, let's wrap up with some final motivation.
Let's go.
Before we finish today, James, I want to share one last secret. It's about perception.
Perception. You mean how we see ourselves or how others see us?
Both. When you struggle for a word, you think people are judging you, but usually they are just waiting to hear your idea.
That is so true. People care about the message, not the dictionary. They want to connect with Anna or James, not a grammar robot.
Grammar robot. No one wants to talk to one of those. They're boring.
Exactly. So to our listeners, give yourself permission to be human. It's exceptional to be yourself.
Indeed. Real English talk is about the heart of communication. Use these survival tools as your shield.
Yes, they lend a hand so you can keep your shield up and stay in the game.
And remember, every time you use one of these phrases, you are training your confidence.
It's like a muscle. The more you ask for help, the stronger your speaking becomes.
Exactly. You are developing a natural way of handling stress.
I think that is the definition of fluency. It's not knowing everything, it's handling everything.
Whoa, James, that was powerful. Fluency is handling everything. I love that.
It just came to me, but it's true, isn't it? Our family here at Real English Talk can handle anything.
They certainly can. You are equipped, you are ready, you are brilliant.
Absolutely. Never let a small silence stop your big future.
Well said. We are so proud of the work you are doing.
Me too. Every comment we read and every message, it inspires us.
Truly, we are all in this education journey together.
One family, one goal, real conversations.
Exactly. Now, James, let's recap the survival guide one final time.
All right. Filler words for time, describing for connection, and asking for certainty.
Perfect. Keep these tools in your pocket. Use them today.
Don't wait. Go out and speak to someone, even if you only say hello.
Exactly. Start small and grow big.
We believe in you.
Always. You have potential that is limitless.
Truly exceptional.
Keep shining.
Well, I think it's time to wrap up for today.
It truly is. Thank you for spending this hour with us at Real English Talk.
We hope these survival tools help you speak with a smile on your face.
Remember, you are not alone on this journey.
We are always here to lend a hand.
Take care of yourselves and keep practicing.
We can't wait to see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.
Bye.